Okay, so today we release an update to the loan officer approved scenario. And for those pre-approved me members who know what that is, it's where you establish sort of your criteria for what your clients can qualify for when looking for a home. And the location hasn't changed, guys. You're going to be building your scenario here, or your integration's building the scenario, but the details are listed here in this tool, this widget, right here on the loan. Now, what's changed is the fact that the purpose of this update was to try to get it so that it's much easier for you to identify when a client qualifies, and if not, what's stopping you from getting the qualified status. So in this case, you can see that they're not qualified. So I'm going to go ahead and click really anywhere on this screen, and you'll see a slide out. Oh, it's reversed. A slide out, and the calculation status says my DTI is too high and my letter expiration has passed. So this client applied more than 90 days ago, because that's what my settings have set as our credit expiration date, and my DTI is 100%, which obviously is not going to work. Now, one other thing you'll notice is that we're going to use colors, specifically red, to pull your attention to the areas that are affected by these rules. So in this case, you can see DTI is too high. Boom, DTI is too high. The monthly income and debts are red. The DTI restriction is 43%. So I could go and change this to 100 and maybe get a qualified status, but what really needs to happen in this case is I need to add some income. So I can do that right here. I'm going to go ahead and add $6,000 of income, and then I'm going to add some debts. Oh, you see that? That one change, $6,000 in income. We're now green again, 33%, and the only thing stopping me from seeing a qualified status is my letter expiration. Okay, we're conditionally qualified because everything else is in alignment. So how do I adjust that? I'm going to scroll to the very bottom, and you can see I've got my approval expiration date. Let's just go ahead and update this date. Boom. Okay. Now, let's see if it updates when I change a figure here. There it is. So some of these fields will require that you go either out here and back in, or you change a field to get it to update. But now you can see our calculations are looking good, and the scenario is qualified with the smiley face. So you can also see that, guys, that now we're going to allow you to see not only this looks very familiar, I'm sure, to most of you. This is what you used to see inside the loan officer approved scenario edit box, okay, the edit loan box. Now, not only do you see that, but you're also seeing the guidelines for the program that you're looking at. So in this case, you can see I've got my purchase price, I've got my DTI restrictions, I've got my down payment restrictions, my loan amount, my MI factors, all of that stuff is available here now in the program section in tandem, right in line, so that you can compare what am I making available and what are my guidelines going to read. Okay. Now, any changes you make here on this in the guidelines area, so if I decided to go to, 28%, that's going to mess up my restrictions. You see, it's red now. Boom, not qualified. DTI is too high because our DTI is 34. There's a payment breakdown. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for that. So I'm really excited about this update because it's going to make it very easy for you to identify, troubleshoot, and fix any of the issues you're having with establishing a qualified criteria for your customers. And as we move into what is appearing to be a very purchase-heavy mortgage season, it's going to be more important now than ever that you use tools like this to set yourself apart from other loan officers who aren't giving their clients the convenience to know before they look at any property that they're qualified, to keep them away from Zillow, right? To eliminate the need for them to go to Bankrate and run calculations. You don't want them on those lead aggregator websites. So use the calculator, use it well with deadly effect. Explain to your customers why they want to. okay? Because we are taking into consideration their income and debts, their credit scores, the qualified loan program types, the guidelines for those programs they're qualified for. And all these things matter when it comes to qualifying. And so that's how I would present it to my clients if I were you. And we're hoping this update will just make it that much easier for you to get down to business and leverage this piece of the system. So excited for the update, and I hope you guys are as well. Take care.